Bet you didn't see that coming. You just got pooped on by 2 crocheted pigs. And I bet you want to do that to other people too, don't you? Scissors. I have 2 crochet hooks. This one is a size K. It's 6.5 millimeters. This one is a size H, and it doesn't say what millimeters it is. Some stuffing. Mine's just kind of loose. Pink yarn, brown yarn, black thread, a yarn needle, a real needle. I use beads because I don't have safety eyes. You also don't have to put eyes on it if you want an eyeless pig, but that's what you use. You also need a stitch marker. I'm using a paper clip because I'm stupid. A cool gift to give to your friends, or you could even give it to a loved one if you don't love your friends. So we're starting out making the ears. I'm using my H hook. It doesn't say how many millimeters it is, I'm sorry, but I'm using an H hook. So we're going to start out with a slip knot and chain 4, and then I'll show you what to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4 chains. So we've chained 4, right? And in the second chain from the hook, we're going to put a single crochet. Then in the next chain, another single crochet. And in the last chain, we're going to put 3 single crochets into that one chain. And you're not turning your work, but your work should turn when you do this third stitch, if that makes sense. And make sure you're carrying your tail with you around the back. So you're kind of working on the back of this, and you should have 2 holes. I'm going to try to show them to you there. You can kind of see where my thumbs are. But you're going to put a single crochet in there. You're just working around this whole thing. So single crochet, and then another single crochet in the second hole. And I'll show this to you again, and you'll get a different view of what exactly I'm doing. And then after this, you're just going to chain 1 and pull through. Make sure you cut your tail kind of long because you are going to need to sew these on. So just leave yourself some room for sewing. So you should have something that looks like this. It's just kind of a little triangle, and I'm going to show you what they look like again, so don't worry. We're going to start out again with a slip knot, and we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you should have 4 chains, and in the second chain from the hook, you are going to put a single crochet. And in the next chain, you're going to put another single crochet. And in the next chain, which should be the last one, you're going to put 3 single crochets into that one chain, and that should turn your work for you. You're not turning anything, but your work should start to turn around the back of the chains. So you're going to make sure you carry this tail with you, and I'm going to show you those holes that you're working through again. You kind of see them better here. Not that one, that one. So you're going to put a single crochet into that first hole. Into there, right? So single crochet into that hole. And then single crochet into the next hole as well. Then you can yarn over and pull through, leave yourself some room for sewing, and you have made little piggy ears. So now I'm going to show you how to make the snout. Again, I'm using my H hook. You're going to start out with a slip knot. You're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And in the second chain from the hook, you're going to single crochet 1. And in the last chain, you're going to single crochet 4 into that last chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've got 4 single crochets in that last chain, and you've kind of made a hole, which is exactly what we want. And then there should be a second chain that you can go into, you're going to put 2 single crochets into there. Then you're going to slip stitch into the first single crochet that you did. And once you've done your slip stitch, you're going to chain 1, pull through, and leave some tail on that so you can sew it on later. You should have something that looks like this. And there's your snout. So now we're starting on the pig body. You're going to start with a magic ring and you're going to single crochet 6 into that magic ring. Pull that magic ring tight, baby. Then slip stitch into the first single crochet that you put into your magic ring. So just slip stitch. Now you're going to chain 1 and you're going to increase into all 6 of these stitches. And an increase is just 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So you're going to increase all 6 of these, and you should have 12 when you're done. So you've come to the end of your round. You should have 12 stitches, and in that 12th stitch you're going to slip stitch and then chain 1. And this next round is going to be single crochet 1, increase 1, single crochet 1, increase 1, and you can just keep doing that. After my first single crochet or my first stitch, whatever I'm doing, I like to put my stitch marker so I know exactly where I need to end up and how many stitches I should have at that point. So I'm going to single crochet 1, put my stitch marker in, and then go in with my increase. So there's my first increase. Single crochet 1, increase 1, and I'm just going to keep doing that all the way around. You should end on an increase if you count correctly. Now you should be leaving off on an increase and your stitch marker should be right there. So I'm going to take my stitch marker out and I'm going to slip stitch into where my stitch marker was. I'm going to chain 1. We're going to single crochet 2, increase 1 this round. So do your first single crochet, mark that stitch, and you're going to, that was our first one, so this is single crochet 2, increase. Let me actually, you might have a better view if I go like this. Single crochet 1, single crochet 2, increase, single crochet 1, single crochet 2, increase. So when you end on your increase, take out your stitch marker, slip stitch into where your stitch marker was, chain 1, and we're going to single crochet 3, increase 1 for this round. So do your first single crochet, mark your stitch. So that was our first one. So single crochet, this is the second one. Single crochet 3, increase. 1, 2. Single crochet 1, 2, 3, and increase. And you're going to do that all the way around. You're going to end on an increase again. So after you've ended on your increase, remove your stitch marker, slip stitch into there, chain 1, and we're going to, you should have 30 stitches right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, yeah, you should have 30. So we just chained 1. We are going to single crochet our first stitch, put our stitch marker into there, and then you're going to single crochet around the whole thing for 30 stitches. So single crochet, single crochet, single crochet. So when you get to 30, you're going to take your stitch marker out, slip stitch into where your stitch marker was, chain 1. You're going to do this for 6 more rounds. So you should have a total of 7 single crochet rows. So I'll come back once I have 7 total. Okay. Here we are after 7 rounds of single crochet. We are just going to sew on our eyes and ears and snout that we've made wherever you kind of want them. I just put the ears up here and then they can kind of drape down or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna put my ears and my eyes and my snout on and we'll be right back. Okay, so we have gone 7 rounds. I have sewn on my little face and my ears. We have slip stitched like normal and chained 1, and we are going to start decreasing. So we're going to single crochet 3. So this will actually be the second one. 3. Don't forget to put your stitch marker on your first single crochet. Then we're going to decrease 1. So single crochet 3, decrease 1. So 1, 2, 3, decrease. 1, 2, 3, decrease. Your row should end on a decrease. Remove your stitch marker, slip stitch, chain 1, and on this next one we're going to single crochet 2, decrease 1. So we're going to single crochet 1, mark that first stitch. This is our second single crochet, and then decrease. So single crochet 1, single crochet 2, decrease, single crochet 1, single crochet 2, decrease. And you're going to do that all the way around until you hit your stitch. It should end on a decrease. Remove your stitch marker, slip stitch, chain 1. You're going to single crochet decrease for this next round. So single crochet 1, mark your first stitch, mark your first stitch, and decrease. So single crochet 1, oh my gosh, crease, single crochet 1, decrease, single crochet 1, decrease. I think I decreased twice. Let me go back. I did not. Single crochet 1, decrease, single crochet 1. You should end on a decrease. Then you're going to remove your stitch marker, slip stitch, chain 1, and you're going to do a single crochet, oops, mark your first stitch, and you're going to single crochet 3 rounds of 12. So on your last round of single crochet 12, you're gonna slip stitch where your stitch marker was, chain 1, and now is a very good time to pull your string long and stuff this guy. My very lovely boyfriend was nice enough to give me the leftover stuffing from when he de-stuffed one of his pillows because it was too big. Your thing should start to look something like this, so he should have like a funnel butt, if that makes sense. That sounds disgusting. So now that you've got him stuffed, what you're gonna start doing is decreasing. We're gonna decrease all 12 stitches, so just decrease 1, decrease 2, decrease 3, decrease 4, decrease 5, and decrease 6. So you should have a total of 6 stitches now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 about. So now you're going to chain 1, slip stitch into where you hopefully put your stitch marker. If you didn't, then that's okay. Just keep decreasing because we're just going to decrease again. So we're going to do 1. This is where it starts to get tough. So 1 decrease, 2 decrease, and the third one is always the toughest. So that's all of those. You can decrease more if you want. I usually just chain 1 and pull through it this time. And then I'll insert my hook really anywhere in it. And I'll just pull this little string through as far as I can. And I'll do that again because it's super long. But yeah, just pull your little thread through into the pig. And eventually you can just cut this off and it'll sink into the pig. You won't even notice it. Now you can turn his little body sort of inside itself, and you should have something that looks like this on the bottom, this on the front, and your pig is done. So I'll show you how to make a little poop now. It's a little bit more difficult, but you'll see. So to make our little poop friend, we are going to start with a magic ring. And you know the drill. We're gonna single crochet 6 into our magic ring. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on your 6th, your first single crochet, you're going to slip stitch, chain 1, increase into every stitch until you have 12. So increase 1, increase 2, increase 3, increase 4, increase 5, and increase 6. Into your 12th stitch, you're going to slip stitch, chain 1, then you're going to put 1 single crochet, mark this stitch, it'll help you keep track, then do an increase. This is going to be a whole round of single crochet increase. So increase, single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase, 18. You should have 18, so once you have 18, slip stitch, chain 1, then we're going to single crochet all of these 18. So this will be our first single crochet, mark your stitch, and single crochet all the way around, 18. So remove your stitch marker, slip stitch, chain 1. Now we're going to decrease all of these stitches. So we're going to decrease 1, mark that first stitch. We're going to decrease 2, decrease number 3, 9, remove your stitch marker, slip stitch. Now we're going to increase all of these again. So there's my first stitch. I'm going to mark that just so I know where it is. I'm going to do my increase. And you're increasing everything you just decreased. So 2, increase 3, increase 8, and increase 9. My yarn is all knotted up. That's great. We love to see it. And then you're going to remove your stitch marker, slip stitch. So you should have something that looks a little bit like this. So we just did a slip stitch. We're going to chain 1 and stuff your little guy. And if you want to put eyeballs on him, put eyeballs on him right now. So yeah, now that you've got him pretty stuffed up, you're just gonna decrease until you can't decrease anymore. So just keep on going. So that is about as much as I can decrease. So I'm just going to chain 1 and pull through. It's because I just screwed up really bad. So now that he is fastened off, I don't want to put eyeballs on him now that I'm not feeling like sewing. So he's done. Now you have successfully created a pooping pig. A pooping pig or two. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. And if you want to like the video, I would really appreciate it, because it makes me feel good about myself. I don't actually gain anything, but it makes me happy to see it. So if you want to like the video, that would be, it probably make me smile. If you want that. If you don't want that, then it'll make me cry. And that's probably not what I should be saying. Anyways, thank you, I love you, and bye.